ओ नमो नमः. May life be Mantramayam, article number 9, a prologue about Samskara by S.L. Abhyankar, Mumbai, Friday, October 2nd, 2020. The word Samskara is Pullingam Prathama Bahuvachanam of Samskara, which is from Dhatuhu Sam plus Kru. As can be seen, there is an extra S between Sam and Kara. By Panini Sutram 6.1.137, Samparyupebhyah karotau bhushane, the extra sa is between Upasargaha, either Sam, Pari and or Upa, and any word derived from Dhatu Kru, only if the implied meaning has positivity, bhushanam. If the implied meaning does not have positivity, the extra sa will not be there. See the word Sankaraha in Sankaro Narakayaiva Kulaghranam Kulasya cha Patanti Pitaro Ihesham Luptapindotaka Kriyaha. This is Gita 1-42. Patachhedahi Sankaraha Narakaya eva Kulaghranam Kulasya cha Patanti Pitaraha hi esham Luptapindotaka Kriyaha. Promiscuity, Sankaraha, leads to hell, Narakaya eva. Both the family, Kulasya, and those who defile it, Kulaghranam cha. The souls of the ancestors, Pitaraha, droop, Patanti, due to non-performance of the post-funeral rituals, Lupta Pindotaka Kriyaha. Note the word Sankaraha is from Dhatuhu Sam plus Kru only, but its meaning, promiscuity, does not have positivity in it. So there is no extra sa, it is not Samskaraha. There is a good saying, Subhashitam, which gives a metaphor of a lion, that a lion has inborn positivity. Na abhisheko na samskara simhasya kriyate mrugaihi Vikramarjita satvasya swayameva mrugendrata. There is no coronation ceremony, abhishekaha, held, or any samskaraha, ritual performed by mrugaihi, other animals, that lion is the king of the jungle. His lordship, Mrugendrata, is by his own inborn attributes and heroism, Parakramaha. There is also another good saying, Subhashitam. Simha shishurapi nipatati madamalina kapola bhittishu gajeshu prakritiriyam sattvatam navayas tejaso hetuhu. Even a cub of a lion, Shishuha api simha, jumps, nipatati, at elephants, gajeshu, who have their wall-like foreheads dirty due to intoxication, Madamalina kapola bhittishu. Such is the conduct iyam prakritihi by inherent character, sattvavatam. Vajas tejasaha na hetuhu. Age and capability have no consideration. Human species is endowed with intellect which is superior to that of any other species. But the intellect can go wayward. It needs to be molded to ensure that it will always think what is right and appropriate from the societal point of view, because man is a social animal. For molding the mind to think only what is right and appropriate, there has been a tradition of samskaraha for every individual to undergo at different stages of life. In the previous article, May life be Mantramayam, number 8, Kriya Yogaha Dvitiyo Bhaga. Following shlokaha from Srimad Bhagavad Gita was quoted. Deva Dvija Guru Prajna Pujanam Shauchamarjavam Brahmacharya Mahimsa cha Shariram Tapa Uchyate. Gita 17-14. In the study of this shloka, it was also mentioned Dvijanam, Dvija Pullingam Shashthi Bahochanam, Dvivaram Jayate iti Dvijaha, one who is born twice. There are four types of births: Yonija, vaginal; Andaja, in eggs; Svedaja, in the environment of heat and dampness, for example, bacteria; Udbhija, sprouting from earth, for example, plants. This is proof that ages ago the sages acknowledged plants as having life. So they called them Udbhija, sprouting from the earth. All Andajas are Dvijaha because they are born twice, first in the egg and then out of the egg. But in the shloka from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the word Dvijaha refers to those who undergo an initiation into the phase in life to acquire knowledge. The ceremony for initiation is called as Vratabandha Samskara. A person entering a new phase in life is supposed to be reborn because he gets into a new state of consciousness. Similar change into a new phase happens when a person is blessed by a spiritual precept. For example, Narendra Datta became Swami Vivekananda after being blessed by his spiritual precept, Swami Sri Ramakrishna Paramahansa. People joining the ISKCON cult also change their names. By adopting a new name, they give away all their previous identity. A new identity is as good as a new birth. Even for a child, the naming ceremony, Namakaranam, is an important samskara. One interesting definition of samskara is संस्कारो नाम सबभवति यस्मिन् जाते पदार्थो भवति योग्यः कस्यचिदर्थस्य। संस्कारः नाम सः भवति यस्मिन् जाते पदार्थः भवति योग्यः कस्यचित् अर्थस्य। ओवरऑल मीनिंग, संस्कारः नाम संस्कार truly सः भवति is that यस्मिन् जाते, by its being performed, पदार्थः subject or object भवति becomes योग्यः कस्यचित् अर्थस्य, fit for some purpose. There has been a tradition of as many as षोडश 16 संस्काराः: गर्भाधानं, पुंसवनं, सीमन्तः, जातकर्म, नामकरणं, कर्णवेधः, निष्क्रमणम्, अन्नप्राशनं, चूडाकर्म, विद्यारंभः, उपनयनं, वेदारंभः, केशान्तः, समावर्तनं, विवाहः, अंत्येष्टिः. Since samskaraः are as many, by every samskaraः being performed, the person is supposed to become fit for a purpose. Thinking of namakaranam as a samskara, even a pet dog at home is given a name, say Tommy. If there are many people in a room, even the dog learns that he is the one who is supposed to respond when the name Tommy is called out. Doesn't that explain significance of namakaranam as a samskara? Samskara 1 to 9 are related to childhood. Namakaranam among them is Arthapurnaha samskara. The tradition is that every samskara be performed abiding by the specified rituals. And the specified rituals include chanting specified mantra. With Shodasha 16 samskara spanning the whole life, the concept obviously is may life be mantramayam. So, may life be mantramayam is not what I am propounding. It is inherent in the tradition of samskara. Rather, the tradition of samskara seems to be worthy of respecting as a noble tradition. The tradition, of course, has a lot of vidhi vidhanam. ritualistic fervor. Macaulay's system of education took the Indian society more and more away from the tradition of samskara. Being modern and in tune with the times implied going away from the tradition of samskara. But the samskara are not just ritualism. There is scientific thought behind them. However, the scientific thought was never explained even by the priests who performed the rituals. In fact, substantially due to this, Sanskrit has come to be taken rather maligned as a language of the priests. In stark contrast, Dr. Oppenheimer, who is often known as the father of atom bomb, could explain the atomic blast as a phenomenon akin to the quote, Divi Surya Sahasrasya Bhaved Yugapaduttida Yadibhas Sadrushi Sa Syat Bhasas Tasya Mahatmanah. This is in Gita 11-12. Padachedaihi Divi Surya Sahasrasya Bhaved Yugapaduttida Yadibhaha Sadrushi Sa Syat Bhasah Tasya Mahatmanah. Syntax and overall meaning. Yadi divi surya sahasrasya yugapadutthitabhaha bhavet sa tasya mahatmanah bhasah sadrushi sa syat. English translation by Swami Gambhiranand. 11.12. Should the effulgence bhaha of 1,000 suns surya sahasrasya blaze forth simultaneously yugapaduttita bhavet in the sky divi, that sa might be syat similar sadrushi to the radiance bhasaha of that exalted one tasya mahatmanah. Oppenheimer learned Sanskrit in 1933 when he was about 29 and first read the Gita in the original language. On devising the atomic bomb, another most quoted expression of his would be what he took from Krishna as telling Arjuna in the Gita. Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. Kalosmi loka kshaykrit pravruddha. Gita 11-32. The blowing of conches at the beginning of the epic war signified the Yuddha mantra. The point is that there is science and technique and specified rituals and chanting of specified mantra for every new phase of life, for every samskara. That also is so said in Tasmat Shastram Pramanante Kapramananste Karya Karya Vyavasthitau Jnatva Shastra Vidhanoktam Karma Kartumiharhasi. This is Gita 16-24. Padachede Tasmat Shastram Pramanam Te Karya Akarya Vyavasthitau Jnatva Shastra Vidhana Uktam Karma Kartum Iha Arhasi. Meaning, Tasmat, hence, Te, for you, Karya Akarya Vyavasthitau, in respect of what should be done and what should not be done, regarding do's and don'ts. Shastram, may the sciences, including the science of logical thinking, the scientific approach, pramanam, be your norm. Iha, here and now, anytime, anywhere, arhasi, you merit karma kartum, indulgence in actions, shastra vidhana uktam jnatva, knowing, recalling what is stated in the sciences and the methodologies. Most interpreters seem to interpret Shastram and Shastra Vidhanam as injunctions of scriptures. My interpretation is based on the direct meanings of Shastram, sciences, and Shastra Vidhanam, methodologies, which seem to be more appropriate for advice on the battlefield. But for the context of performing samskara, the meaning of Shastram and Shastra Vidhanam as injunctions of scriptures is appropriate. Among the Shodasha, 16 samskaraha, I think the important ones are Vidyarambhaha, Upanayanam and Vivaha. Of these, the number 11, Upanayanam, is the samskara performed before sending a child to Gurukulam, the residential school conducted by a precept. There is also a tradition of choosing an auspicious time, Muhurtaha, for performing a samskara. I have an impression that one need not check and choose an auspicious time, Muhurtaha, for performing Upanayana samskara if it is performed before a child attains an age of 8 years. But the performing Upanayana samskara for a child older than 8 years, Muhurtaha should be checked and chosen. The most important virtues to be inculcated before sending a child to Gurukulam are obedience and respectfulness. Possibly, the age of 8 years is based on a study of development of the brain related to molding it to be obedient and respectful. Possibly, after the age of 8 years, a child develops self-same thought processes, because of which it will tend to be less receptive to abide by the instructions. Hence, performing Upanayana samskara, choosing an auspicious time, Muhurtaha, becomes significant. The Muhurtaha is chosen by an astrologer who is well versed in reading the horoscope of the child. Now, that again is a great science, but dwelling on it will become too much of a diversion. Children start learning much earlier, right when they start prattling. There is a tradition of nursery rhymes and singing lullabies all around the world, down the ages. Mothers have the most influential role in this. That is why the tongue that the child learns is called a mother tongue. There is the well-known anecdote that Abhimanyu learned the military strategy of Chakravyuha Bhedaha even when he was only in his mother Subhadra's womb. When Sri Krishna Bhagavan, Abhimanyu's maternal uncle, was discussing it with his sister. Point to be noted is that Vidyarambha samskara is listed before Upanayana samskara. Vidyarambha is obviously the responsibility of the parents. But if both parents are working, parenting has become an issue of anxiety. Children are being looked after by babysitting arrangements and are going to kindergartens and Montessori's, even from 2 years or even less. The basic concept of samskaraha, the concept of molding the minds of children culturally, has almost vanished. Come to the mind the simple sentences in Taittiriya Upanishad, Shikshavalli, Anuvak 11, which should certainly be taught and ingrained. Taittiriya Upanishad, Shikshavalli, Anuvak 11, Mantra 1. Swadhyayan ma pramada, never digress from self-study, self-practice. Satyan na pramaditavyam, never be away from truth. Dharman na pramaditavyam, never be away from righteousness. Kushalan na pramaditavyam, never err in putting your best effort. Bhutyai na pramaditavyam, never err in acknowledging his existence. Swadhyaya pravachanabhyam na pramaditavyam, never digress from self-study, self-practice and professing it. Let me read this once again. Swadhyayan ma pramada, satyan na pramaditavyam, dharman na pramaditavyam, kushalan na pramaditavyam, भूत्यै न प्रमदितव्यं स्वाध्याय प्रवचनाभ्यां न प्रमदितव्यम्. तैत्तिरीय उपनिषद शिक्षावल्ली अनुवाक 11 मंत्र सेकेंड. देव पितृकार्याभ्यां न प्रमदितव्यम्. In duties related to the God and unto the elders, one should not err. Matrudevo bhava, be one for whom mother is God only. Pitrudevo bhava, be one for whom father is God only. Acharya devo bhava, be one for whom teacher is God only. Atithi devo bhava, be one for whom a guest is God only. यान्यनवद्यानि कर्माणि तानि सेवितव्यानि नो इतराणि. Those duties which are not unspeakable should be indulged into, not others. Yanyasmakam sucharitani tani tvayopasyani. You should adopt those of our practices which are beneficent, laudable. May I read this also again? Deva pitrukaryabhyam na pramaditavyam. मातृदेवो भव, पितृदेवो भव, आचार्य देवो भव, अतिथि देवो भव. यान्यनवद्यानि कर्माणि तानि सेवितव्यानि नो इतराणि. ना यान्यस्माकं सुचरितानि तानि त्वयोपास्यानि. Isn't there a beautiful rhythm in these sentences, in these mantras? What it discusses about is sort of a prologue about samskara. Get the children to memorize them and recite them. Blessed will be the children who get initiated into a prayerful life, mantramayam jivanam, right from their childhood. Shubhamastu.